Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders is officially on the ballot in New Hampshire, filing for the first in the nation presidential primary around noon today. Sanders won the state's primary election in 2016. NBC5's Nathaniel Reed was the only local reporter to talk to the senator after he filed. They discussed all kinds of issues. Tonight, we hear Sanders' thoughts on the impeachment inquiry.
You have come out in support, along with all of your the major Democratic candidates, in support of the inquiry. I'm just curious, how would you plan to vote if that trial were to reach the Senate?
Well, I'm going to be a juror, so to speak, as a senator on that trial, and I'll listen to all of the evidence. But what I have seen right now is that Trump is guilty of a number of impeachable offenses. I think he obstructed justice in terms of the Mueller investigation. I think he is in violation of the Emoluments Clause in the Constitution, which forbids a president to use his office to enrich himself or his family. I think Trump and his people are doing exactly that. And lastly, the idea that you would threaten military aid to a country as part of our national security efforts in return for dirt on a political opponent, that's an impeachable offense as well. So as I go into this process, if he in fact is impeached in the House, that's kind of where my thinking is right now.
So your mind isn't made up, though, on how you would vote?
Look, I think when you're a juror, if you're called to jury duty, and somebody said to you, how are you going to vote? You say, I got to hear the evidence. I want to hear what Trump's defenders have to say. But at this moment, I think he is guilty of impeachable offenses in a number of instances.
But you wouldn't view the impeachment inquiry as a distraction. Many have called it a distraction.
Look, I think the House has no alternative, and I'll tell you why. If we allow Trump to get away with obstruction of justice, of enriching himself while using his White House position to do that, of, in a sense, threatening other countries of not getting aid in order to pick up political dirt, of encouraging other countries, in a sense, to get involved in our elections. If you allow this president to do that, then you've set the bar very low for future presidents. The Constitution is a great document. It must be respected. We must hold all presidents accountable and make it clear that nobody in this country, not even the president, is above the law.
That was an excerpt of Nate Reed's interview with Vermont Senator and presidential candidate Bernie Sanders. You can catch more of our one-on-one interview with Sanders tomorrow morning on NBC5 News Today.